Talented, bro. Yo, dog. So the Kith drop, Knicks Kith drop coming.
Yeah.
How you feel about that? Have you seen? What have you seen so far that you feel like you would partake of? You would spend USD currency on?
Well, they didn't put any of the clothes out yet.
I mean, there's some sneak peeks though.
Yeah, there's some sneak peeks from the fashion show.
Right.
So that Patrick Ewing
warm up shirt
flight thing and the warm up shirt. Yeah, that was
no the Bernard King. Was it a Bernard King warm up shirt? It was from the Bernard King era.
Yeah.
That type of Knicks
yeah.
style.
Cat had it on
The darker blue with
dark
the
orange.
Yeah, the dark orange and darker
orange,
blue.
Yeah.
Nah.
The New Balances though, you know, they did the QR code in front of MSG.
They did
for the early release.
They did.
Those are tough. I like the white ones.
Yo, you know, I was going back and forth, but I think I like the black ones. The white ones definitely seem like you.
Yeah.
They seem like you. So I definitely copped the black ones. I did not go out to MSG for the QR code.
Tell them what you did.
I don't want to speak on that. I'm not going to incriminate myself, but I figured out a way to get them. So I got them. They're on their way.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see what they're going to look like. That's going to be my first style, that New Balance for me, son. But that's Kith Night this week, November 5th.
Mm-hmm.
I love that the Knicks and Kith have that collaboration, that partnership. It just elevates what we are, who we are. Just the brand takes it to another level, makes it, you know, just dope. But other team has that.
I agree, and one day we're gonna tie these things together. Like I definitely feel like that's related to Steve Stout
for sure.
Somehow
for sure.
I feel like once he came aboard, we became like culturally relevant.
Yeah,
and, like you know, understanding like who's who,
right,
and putting the right people. Like having that whole first row be like veteran Knick players or you know popular guys. Fixing certain relationships.
For sure.
You know, having Jadakiss and Fab and Fat Joe and these people. Fat Joe is courtside every time now. I feel like Stout is part of that.
Yeah, it gotta be, man. Shout out to what Steve Stout did with the Knicks, where all of that is concerned. And I'm sure there are perhaps other players involved that, you know, we probably don't know of on the front end, other people behind the scenes, but it went from the Knicks saying what's cool right now, like to paraphrase what Kevin said. And now like, yo, we got the illest merch and swag and of any team, like for like their fan base and all of that. But, you know, getting into the Knicks, of course, guys, welcome back. This is the Orange and Blueprint Podcast. I'm your boy Marlo. I'm here with my guy Jones.
Yo.
You know what I mean? The Knicks. Let's talk about the Knicks, man. The New York Knicks. Our New York Knicks are currently 2-3 and in 10th place in the East. Last playing spot currently. I say that and I mention that because people are panicking like the season is going to end tomorrow. Like, I call this the Trae Youngification of the fan base. All you fuck Trae Young people, y'all are so reactionary, emotional, unhinged, you name it. New York Knicks fans are supposed to be the smartest basketball fans amongst all teams in the NBA. And some of y'all acting like jackasses right now, man. Like, y'all talking about bring back Tibbs. Y'all not letting Mike Brown implement his system and his style. Y'all talking about bring back Randall for Cat. Like, oh my God, yo, you guys, man, you guys are insufferable. You deserve nothing. You deserve nothing. Yo, behave yourself. Behave, man. Like, I can't believe y'all really acting like this after 5 games. We start the season off with a nice win versus the Cavs, right? We was outside the Garden for that. And then we beat a foe. And the Celtics, of course, the Celtics are down this year. They're missing their best player, arguably. Start off 2-0, and the vibes were immaculate.
Immaculate.
Everybody's saying all the right things. Everybody's happy. Well, not really Cat, but like the fan base. Fan base was happy. We play a Heat team. The Heat look good. They played us well. You did mention in the first episode of this season, you did mention that the Heat were a team to look out for. That was your take.
For sure.
And based on how they looked versus us, that rang true. Right? Then we played the Bucks, right? It was the Bucks after that, correct?
Yep. The Giannis came to town. Oh, no, we went
to them.
We went to
Milwaukee.
That's right.
And we started off that game pretty well. We were in control of that game early, very early. And shit got away from us, man. It got away from us. And I was, you know, I want to shout out a couple people. My guy Nashby in the group chat talking about we need this win. And I said, wait, we need the win? Why? Why do we need a win? 4th game of the season. Why do we need it? I'm saying equally, you said, Jamari said, shout out to Jamari, that if we lose this game, what did he say?
He said he's going to be unwell. It's week 2 of the season.
And I also want to shout out my guy, Pablo. He said something similar. I was like, guys, like, what are we talking about?
Right.
What are we really, really talking about, bro? How are you feeling so far, I guess, about what you're seeing with Mike Brown and the Knicks after 5 games?
Man, I think this is going to be, you said in the first episode, this is going to be a process. You know, there'll be ups and downs. Like,
facts.
Anytime you have a brand new head coach, even though we have like a lot of returning players, maybe 8 or 9 returning players, probably more if you include the younger guys.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, you're implementing a new system. You know, they're trying to increase the pace. They're changing where the shots are coming from. Clearly, some guys are, you know, they're still adapting to their new roles.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, the 2 guys that stand out to me is OG Anunoby and Karl Anthony Towns.
Yep.
You know, McCall is doing really well in this offense. Jaylen Brunson is doing phenomenal in this offense. Deuce McBride is doing great. Like, you know, there's a lot of things to be positive about.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also, you know, a lot of Knicks fans are very worried right now. Me personally, I want to analyze the team in 10-game increments.
Okay.
Every 10 games, like, okay, we did good here, we did good there. Let's look at the next 10 games. You know, this is a long season.
Yeah.
82 games.
Yeah.
Look at the Indiana Pacers last year. I hate to bring them up because, ugh.
That's nice. See that you did that,
but
for the sake of making a point, we're gonna let you rock.
But it makes, think about it, like they started off poorly last year and they ended up in the NBA Finals. Yeah. Like it means something, but it doesn't mean much.
Man, listen.
Take a mental note and let's move to the next few games and see how we do. You know?
Somebody get my guy a job on the Knicks, like for real. Like 10 game, and
I'll take it.
10 game increments. I love that.
Yeah.
Like that is a pragmatic way to look at things. That is a macro point of view, opposed to like this panicking and going crazy and going on social media and lashing out and feeding all the bullshit narratives in the media that you're going to turn around and be mad about later on. Like pick a side. Yeah, I mean, when we're ready, when things are good and they're not giving us our props, Knicks fans are ready to like go at the media, but then be the first to act like the media when things are not going well. Like it's stupid. It's really, really stupid. And it's also disappointing. That Bucks game, right? Mm-hmm. I'm looking at that Bucks game and I'm looking at Giannis and I'm looking at Cat because obviously, potentially, if they're, you know, we've heard these rumors now that have come out that there was a deal being worked on this offseason. I believe that Cat would probably have to be a part of that, or likely would be a part of that. How did you look at that? Like, if you could swap out Cat and Giannis, just for argument's sake, because this has been a topic, not because we want that, but just because this has been topical. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna say first how I feel about it. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I love it because I think Cat gets a lot of flack. I think Cat is really good. He has his flaws, of course. I like the fact that Cat can shoot free throws. I like that he can shoot away from the basket. He can shoot the 3. Giannis is really like playoff time, man. I feel like team just collapse on him. They pack the paint. It gets harder for him to do the things that he does in the regular season in the playoffs. It gets really, really difficult. And I just don't know how I feel about Giannis. I guess what year would that be if it happened next season? What year of Giannis is that in his career? How old is he?
He would be 31 next year.
Giannis's game is not going to age well, bro.
I agree.
It's not going to age well. I feel like it may fall off a cliff, actually. When it falls, I don't think it's going to be gradual. No. It's gonna go bad fast, and it's going to crash, and it's going to burn. And Giannis don't mess around with the media, son. And he gonna have some words back. Yeah. He gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
I seen him cock back and slap dude in the back of the head.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
What was it international play?
That was international game.
Wow. Son, like, so I don't know if I love that. And you're obviously, you're not only giving up Cat, probably. You probably got to give up like a guy like, I hate to say like Deuce, like potentially, or like depth.
Mitch, yeah.
You got to give up depth. I think the roster, bro, like the roster's good. We can win with this roster. I don't think you need to make another big time move like that. What say you? What you say about that, bro?
Well, just on the head-to-head matchup, and the comparison, it was evident who the better player was. I mean, it was on full display. Giannis was dominating that game, and offense, defense. I mean, I saw a play. Shout out to my boy Chris Tracy. I talk about this guy every episode, but he was arguing me to death about us needing to make that trade. Like after that game, it was like,
oh, he's ready to push the button.
He was ready to push the button.
Yeah,
and he was like a big cat for Randall. He wanted cat.
Yeah,
but he's like, yo, like I seen OG Anunoby run out of the way. This OG is like a big.
I mean,
strong
OG
man.
made a business decision. It's game 3.
That was after
game 4
getting back down and
I remember.
Giannis and OG is a large, strong dude. Like, so Giannis was dominant on both ends of the court.
Yeah,
blocking shots, dunking on people, throwing assists to the corner. Like it was clear who the better player was. Cat.
That's not the argument though.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. So I'm getting there. Okay. So I do think that Giannis would flourish in this current state of Giannis, because I agree with what you said about how his game will age. But yeah, Giannis and Brunson and McCall and OG.
So that elevates the Knicks.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, because Giannis is a bit more consistent than Karl Anthony Towns.
Fair.
He has his flaws now. I was watching those games and I'm like, if he was taking these clank mid-range jump shots in MSG, like they would start booing him. It's awful. Like,
the clank mid-range jump shot.
About 6 jump shots a game. It's too much for my liking. Like I wouldn't want him shooting at all. Really. Like,
yeah.
It's just get downhill, make a play. Like, I get trying to implement that in your game because that would make him unstoppable,
right?
But
it's probably not going to happen at this point.
It's probably not going to happen.
At this point, it's probably not.
It's like unless it's the end of the shot clock and you have no other option.
It's a grenade.
Yeah, just focus, make free throws. Yeah, you know what I'm saying,
bro. The fact that he's so faulty at the free throw line as well is like baffling to me.
Yeah, but anyways, I do think I would pull the trigger.
Okay,
if it was up to me, I would get Giannis and figure it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that seems like honestly, like especially if things don't go the way we want them to go this year. That's probably going to happen. I'm just letting you know. Like, it's probably going to happen because what they're up against contract-wise with him, they have to do something, I think, this offseason, or else they're in trouble.
You talking about Milwaukee?
Unless he gives them their word that he's going to resign.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we got to see what happens with that. But all right, cool. So we're going to move on from that Bucks game. And we go to this Bulls game, this most recent game. Started the game off pretty good, bro. I was liking what I was seeing. Mitch is back for the first time this season. Deuce was back after missing a week. He had some personal issues. He was missing some games. He was definitely missed because for my liking, to start the season, I felt like Deuce was the best person off the bench for us so far.
Or even that game where he started, I thought he did really good.
Both ends of the court. Yeah. Really, really good, bro. Really, really good. But the rust showed. The lack of rhythm in a lot of guys began to show as the game went on. Guys looking lost, not knowing where they were supposed to be, not knowing where they're going to get the ball at, and playing kind of slow, looking like they're thinking, playing methodically. Yeah. Chicago played so fast. They were in transition almost even after makes. They were running. DeSumo, Patrick Williams. How do you say his name?
I don't know.
Is it Matsis?
The tall white dude?
Yeah, Matsis, Bacelis or something like that. Bro, he's a problem. Josh Giddey.
Giddey was the engine. He was making everything. White didn't even play.
They really took it to the Knicks, especially in the first half. Second half we come out, improve, do better, which is always a good sign. That's a sign that you have a coach that players listen to. That's a sign that you have a coach that can make adjustments on the fly and in game and prepared, right? So I like how we looked second half, but going down that large, and the Bulls are just better, like right now than we are. What are they, 5-0 at this point? I mean, you can't. It's early. I'm not saying that they're a playoff team or anything like that, but they're well coached. Billy Donovan, they look good, and we look slow. They look fast. We look lazy and slow. You know what I mean? Like that was disappointing to see, but there's still a lot to work on for the team right now. There's a lot of moving parts. Like you see the frustration in Cat. Cat's still trying to figure out how he fits in this offense. And for Cat's an offensive player. He'll give you some things on defense here and there, but his value is on offense. So if he's not scoring, getting rebounds, passing, it's a net zero. You know what I mean?
I mean, that game, Cat I don't think he got a shot in the first quarter. Like, and then it was clear that once you got out of halftime, they were like trying to force feed him
Milwaukee.
the ball. Oh, was that Milwaukee?
That was Milwaukee. Milwaukee. Where, and it was after that, it was too late. It was too late because he was already mad.
Yeah.
Like his emotions were gone. Like you could see that he was no longer locked into the game. He was pissed. He's been frustrated since training camp where he was like, I don't know where I fit in this offense.
Right, which is strange to me. I think it's the pace that's making him feel that way because the ball's moving. He's probably the best catch and shoot 3-point, or maybe him and Brunson, the best catch and shoot 3-point guys on the team. You would think his skill set fits in the offense very well. I think he's flat-footed. He don't like moving. And I think that's why, Macau and these guys are flourishing in some aspects. And Cat is like, he needs to catch it where he's comfortable. But I think he should be able to fit in. And also Jaylen Brunson is a big part of that too. He gotta set it up for him. I saw plays against the Bulls and against Milwaukee where Brunson was getting downhill. The defense collapsed. Cat is in his sweet spot at the top of the key. And he never dropped it back to him.
He ain't find him.
And Jaylen is passing better this year. I'm seeing him make passes to the corner but it's just the 2-man game is just not developing at the rate that you would want from 2 All-NBA players that play together for 2 years in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to see seamless pick and roll play between them two. And you're just not seeing it.
Well, I mean, that wasn't really a focal point last year, right? Between them, as much as we would have liked it to be. Maybe that's going to, a work in progress.
Exactly.
Give it, 10 game increments.
10 game increments.
10 game increments.
It's 82 game season. So, we got time, man. I'm not struggling. I'm not stressing out with this.
You mentioned the pace.
Yes.
That we're playing, that the Knicks are playing at right now. And that has been something, I mean, even back to Tibbs used to try to talk about playing with more pace. That is where the league is going. Some of the best teams in the league play with the best pace. More pace means more possessions. More possessions mean more shots, more threes. It's math. It's math, right? Talk to us about the Knicks pace, like currently and comparatively to like last year at this point.
So the actual pace number went up, but the league as a whole is playing faster.
Right.
So right now we're ranked 23rd in pace at 98.8 after 5 games. Last year we were 22nd at 96.7.
So we got better.
We got slightly better.
A little.
But the field got better.
Right.
So we actually ranked a little lower, but not the dramatic change that you would think, we would see with the coaching change, the way that they talked about it.
Right.
The 3-point attempts went up by 10.
Because that was supposed to be a dramatic change as well. Dramatic change. For Mike Brown. Like he said he wanted to shoot 43s a game.
43s a game.
And where are we at to that point so far?
3-point attempts, we are...
And this is just kind of like a way to analyze how Mike Brown's implementations are going, if he's holding true to what, he said his philosophies are.
Right. So we're at 34.4. We're ranked 16th in the league.
Okay.
And last year we were ranked 23rd. So,
wow. Well, how many?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I mean, as the pace goes up, those number of threes will evidently go up as well. More possessions, probably more transition threes, easier threes and things of that nature. So, I mean, like you said, work in progress. You play the Bulls again. By the time you guys see this, we would have finished that game. But today being Sunday, we play the Bulls again. It's a good opportunity to get some get back. We played them at their house, which was the first NBA Cup game. So we're 0-1 in the NBA Cup. This is not an NBA Cup game. We play them at home today. It would be nice to get that win. It would be nice to see that we figured it out. And I think that would be a good judgment of Mike Brown.
Yeah.
This is a game where I want to see that Mike Brown made the adjustments and was able to get his guys ready to take a win back from, a game where we played like crap first half for the most part and came back in the second half and ran out of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would like to see that.
Yeah. And also I want to add, like, even with Tibbs, in the first 10 games, he's known to have a tight rotation. The first 10 games, he had a little bit looser rotation. He would play like 10 guys and give guys a chance to go out and earn minutes. And then after that, he would tighten up the rotation. I'm curious to see if Mike Brown does something similar. Like, does he tighten up after 10 games? He's like, okay, I see, this guy's doing this for me, this guy's doing that. Let's give him some more minutes. Let's take away some of these minutes. Because it's like any job you go to, like you in a leadership role, you got to see what you got before you start making rash decisions.
Absolutely.
You got to be like, okay, let's give this guy a chance to see if he could do what I need him to do. And then you tighten it up as you go. Absolutely.
I mean, that's a great point. Looking at some of the ancillary pieces, obviously, we're talking about Cat not playing his best ball just yet. OG still trying to find his way. There's been some inconsistencies there, but those guys are set. They're solid, right?
Pros,
right? But like a guy like Jordan Clarkson,
struggling.
What's going on with Jordan Clarkson, bro? Like, I wanted Jordan Clarkson on the Knicks for a long time.
Yeah,
it's like when you go somewhere, you ask for something, like if it was a hairstyle or a haircut or whatever, or an outfit that you get made, and this is what I asked for versus this is what I got.
Right.
This is what I got is kind of crazy after 5 games. But I don't want to go, I don't want to go nuts. But I'm just kind of surprised because I always known dude to be nice. Like I'm watching him go to the bucket and just getting stripped time and time again. I'm watching him just clank shots time and time again. What in the world do you think is the situation there with Jordan Clarkson? Is he shrinking in the moment? Are the lights too bright? Is he not as good as I thought?
My theory about Jordan Clarkson, first of all, I don't want to, like you said, I don't want to overreact.
Right, it's 5
everything
games.
After 5 games.
5 games.
A new team, new city, new system. Jordan Clarkson, to me, he's been playing meaningless basketball for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's a different level you have to take it up to when you're competing for something. Like, where your team is the target. We got a target on our back.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the part that
we're supposed to be the team coming out the East.
Exactly.
So everybody coming with their A game when they play against
Exactly.
them. For sure.
Especially the young teams that they want to establish themselves. Like, I'm here.
That's the point.
You see what I'm saying? The Bulls, like
we gonna clip
the Bucks that they're trying to fight to keep Giannis. Like, they're like, yo, this is the team that he wants to go to. Like we getting everybody's best shot. And this is like already the New York Knicks.
Yeah.
This is already Madison Square Garden. When we suck, we still got the best shot. For real.
Cause we selling out.
Yeah, you coming to the Garden, you got Celebrity Row. Like, people are trying to put on the show. Now you talking about the expectations through the roof. Like, we're getting everybody's best shot. So Jordan Clarkson, I'm gonna give him some grace. He's getting acclimated. 10 game. I'm still on the 10 game increment way, but thus far, absolutely horrible.
Okay.
Trash. Like, honestly, no. I'm not saying that's what he is. I'm just saying that's what he's been. And I'm hoping that tonight that changes. Maybe we get a 15, 20-point game. Efficiency. I'm looking for the passing on the stat sheet.
Yeah.
Last year, you averaged 4.5 assists a game. I'm looking to see some more of that. Get the big man involved.
I'm sure his minutes are also down a little bit right now.
I saw a little stank face.
Oh, he got an attitude. He got pulled. When the air horn went
quickly,
off.
And he was walking by Mike Brown. Mike Brown
always he dapped everybody up.
And he was like, he rolled his eyes. I was like, so I don't know how he. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Tom Thibodeau caught a lot of flack for having a tight rotation, but there's benefits to a tight rotation.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rhythm that you could get into.
For sure, for everybody.
You playing 38, 40 minutes, it's like you getting in a rhythm, like you getting shots even if you're off.
Yeah.
Even Brunson, like if you start off slow, like you could pick it up later, you're going to get, you playing 5-6 minutes less later and you in and out.
There's a lot of substitution.
It's a lot of substitution. It could be hard to catch a rhythm or it could just take time to get used to it.
It's an adjustment,
It's an
bro.
adjustment.
Like, we don't know if it works yet. We don't know if we like it yet. We got to wait. Yeah. But New Yorkers are impatient, man. Like, nastily impatient. Like, innately impatient. Like, just chill. Like, it's different. It's different. It's almost like every stoppage, 2-3 guys coming in and out. Mm-hmm. It's damn near like hockey at this point. Like, line changes.
Mitch got subbed out at like 9 minutes and 45 seconds in the first quarter. He played for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And who was the first guy? Shamit was the first guy
off the bench, which was shocking to me. But I mean,
he's been playing good.
He's been playing well. He played like shit that night.
Yes.
Like, he was missing some great looks that he usually makes.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen again. I love the fact that we kept Shamit because he could shoot, bro. I love that. And he plays defense too. Like, I like Shamit.
Scrappy, man.
I like him. I like Shamit as a player, bro. I really, really do like him. And I was surprised he was the first guy off the bench. I thought it would have been Deuce or Clarkson. So I'm sure Clarkson probably looking at it like, he coming in before me?
Same position.
Same position. You know what I mean? Like, I'm Jordan Clarkson, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the dude that, he was the last guy that y'all took this offseason. And he got the spot because Brogdon retired.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because maybe Brogdon was going to get the spot. So I'm sure, like, Clarkson, like, what the yeah, he definitely talking shit to his homies and like his confidants for sure.
For sure.
But to your point about like just like rhythm and things like that, it's gonna take time for guys to figure that out, bro. Even like a Brunson. Like I'm seeing Brunson spending way more time on the pine, bro. Like way more time on the bench.
A lot of time off the ball, too.
Yes, bro. I like it though, because
I love it.
This is listen, I don't care. Like, I just want to get to the playoffs. If that means we got to the playoffs as a 6th seed, I'm cool with that. Playoffs, not play in. Get to the playoffs, secure a spot there. We have burned out in the playoffs so many times. I mean, I think every year that we went to the playoffs, we were dealing with some bullshit. Injuries. Like every time. Key guys running down, looking crazy, looking gassed. And that last game versus the Pacers, Josh Hart said that he had nothing left to give, and it showed. Brunson was turning the ball over. When do you see him do that? Yeah. He was cooked. He was
popped.
These guys, they were done. So I want to see it where we're playing our best basketball at the right time. Guys are fresh, have the energy to go grab that trophy, bro. Like, that's really what counts. So I think that Knicks fans need to remember that, man. This is the long game. Don't focus too much on the night in, night out, talking about you want Tibbs back. Like, come on, man. Tibbs showed us what he was, showed us what he, what he had. And I think Tibbs did all he was going to do here.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think that anything else was going to change, bro. We would have went to the finals last year, man. I think sweep or gentleman sweep, bro.
And I think he would have got fired regardless.
Yeah. So, I mean, we got to chill with that. But speaking of chilling with like, the revisionist history and things like that, I want to talk about my guy, Amar'e Stoudemire, man. I want to talk about my guy, Amar'e Stoudemire, real quick. And I want to be fair. And something that we got to be really careful about is clips. You got to go do your own research. You got to go listen to the clip in its entirety.
Right.
Because people are really good at making a buzzworthy snippet. It's going to piss you off, because I was pissed off.
I saw it.
Because I'm like, Amar'e dirty macking again against Melo. He really sneaked this in again. I feel like he's done this quite a few times.
He has.
But then I see him and Melo at the Garden sitting next to each other and everything is cool.
Maybe he said it to his face too.
Nah.
Maybe they got that type of relationship.
I don't know. But if you sneak this to me, we not sitting, chopping it up, acting like everything is hunky-dory. Like, we not doing that. Yeah. But I listened to the whole clip, and he did, allude to the fact that during his time with the Knicks, when Melo came, the ball stopped moving. Melo's a superstar that got to get his shots. He made some comments, but then he also, he kind of cleaned it up. I want to say to Amar'e Stoudemire, people who agree with Amar'e Stoudemire, that team, Amar'e Stoudemire, Ray Felton, Wilson Chandler, where were they going? Please tell me, where were they going? Carmelo, you need a superstar, and we got that in Melo. Melo saved Amar'e ass, if we being honest.
Oh, yeah.
Because Amar'e body broke down.
Right after that,
bro. He had his magic carpet run, right? He had a Cinderella night, and then his carriage turned back into a pumpkin real fast. Shout out to Halloween.
That 10 game.
Yeah, when he had like 30-something.
30 every night.
30 every night. That was great. It was fun. D'Antoni and him have that familiarity. They're going to run the pick and roll. Like, we playing small ball before that became like a thing, playing fast. But it wasn't sustainable. We weren't going to win anything with that team.
Facts.
That's why they went and got Melo. Now, Amar'e's job was, like Bron has said to Kevin Love, try to fit in instead of trying to fit out. Amar'e was mad because he was the man. He was like, the Knicks are back. He was the one that chose to come here.
Garden was on fire.
Right. So
he was getting all the praise.
Bro, imagine how that feel, though. Like,
I get it.
He was the man, and then it was like, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Right? So he felt the way. He felt the way. He wasn't too happy about it. Right? And Melo was a big personality, bro.
Yeah, he came in with Lala.
Come on, man.
They had a reality show and all that.
It was like, Amar'e who? Right? So now you playing second fiddle, but if you play second fiddle good, you could still win a Grammy. Play your fiddle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then Amar'e want to be silly, punching extinguishers. He want to trying to do fancy dunks and warm-ups, threw his back out versus Boston. Amar'e let us down, bro, and at the end of the day.
Yeah. It was only really one good year.
Come on.
Even the year that that we made that run, he wasn't available. With Tyson Chandler, Jason Kidd and like Amar'e was hurt.
Street clothes.
Whew.
So it's like you revise his history, and it's just like what we talking about now. Work in progress, figuring it out. Maybe that second season, or down the line, it would have worked out better. It could have evolved. But Melo was really had an op situation on his own team. It was Mike D'Antoni don't like Melo. That's well documented.
Yeah,
Amari wasn't happy with the whole Melo situation. Then D'Antoni tried to trick Melo out of his spot for Jeremy Lin.
Yeah,
talking about we changing the offense, so we gonna run it through Jeremy Lin. What?
Yo, hearing Melo tell that story is hilarious,
bro.
When him explaining it is like the nerve, like.
The unmitigated goal, bro. Jeremy Lin. And cool, fine. Jeremy Lin's sanity was amazing. It was dope, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember in the playoffs versus the Miami Heat?
Box. They put him in prison.
Bro, he looked like a JV player playing against college dudes, bro. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Forced him left, and it was...
Full court press.
Cookies, bro.
Yeah, it was...
Hall of Cops.
Who was that? Chalmers?
Was it Chalmers and Norris Cole?
Both of them. It was both of them.
Bro... I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
He completely neutralized. And we still foolishly offered him a humongous deal. And he spat in our face,
he took
bro.
the poison pill.
The poison pill in his contract. His agent did that. He liked to put it on his agent. Your agent works for you, my friend.
I mean, honestly, I don't blame him from taking. He's never gonna get that money again.
No, that's cool.
I would take it.
That's cool. It worked out for him because guess what? He is who we thought he was.
Exactly.
Or he is who we thought and we let him off the hook. Shout out to my guy Denny Green. Like, come on, like knock it off, man. Like, so when I hear Amari tell these stories, I'm like, bro, do you hear yourself? You sound bitter. It's not like you left the Knicks and then went on to go do anything else. Like, it was literally that 1.5 years. And your career,
half a year, really.
Your career was like basically kind of like, quietly.
Yeah, and he had a great game one against Boston that year that we lost though.
And then was it the next game that he got hurt?
He got hurt. Chauncey got hurt, and then Melo went out and have 40. Yo,
bro,
we lost that game. That was my favorite Melo game.
I like that you said that
as a Knick.
People forget that so much.
That game
Chauncey Billups was a part of that deal, bro.
Yeah,
and Chauncey got hurt.
Yeah.
And now Chauncey is hurting in real life, bro. Let's talk about the gambling. This is crazy. Bro, we got dudes getting walked out by the feds? Head coaches?
Poker?
Nah, bro. You play poker?
I don't play poker.
Okay, I don't play no cards. I don't gamble.
I play spades.
You black.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't go to HBCU, though, so knock it off.
Nah.
Bro, I can't believe this, son. Like, the NBA's credibility is like hanging in the balance right now, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like head scratching shit going on, dog. Like, we already had the Tim Donaghy thing from before, right? Where there were people always say, "Oh, these games are rigged," or this and that. I never believed that, right? But damn, son, Terry Rozier, scary Terry, taking dives. We got card games with X-ray glasses, X-ray tables, X-ray contact lenses.
Yeah.
Now they saying that Ty Lue could potentially be a part of this
Kevin
as well.
Garnett.
They said, but they said Kevin was there as like a player,
He
like
was
as a
playing
face.
as a game.
Yeah, he was like a face, like one of the people to attract guys with high rollers to want to come and play. Oh, I could play against Kevin Garnett. That's my hero. I love watching him play. Yeah, I'm gonna come to that poker game. So, hopefully that's the extent of it. But man, so as they investigate this, bro, like so much is coming out in the wash, bro. Do you feel that like this kind of kills somewhat of the credibility of the league, or is this something that they can come out of quickly, you think?
I don't know about quickly, but they could absolutely come out of it. They're gonna have to implement some things to get the trust of the people, like a checks and balances. I know they already talked about changing the process of announcing injuries prior to games.
Yes.
They're gonna like tighten it up, make it even closer to when the game starts.
Yeah.
To affect the lines. But yeah, man, this is crazy. Like, I also think it's twofold, because I also think it's kind of contradictory for the NBA to be utilizing all these advertising dollars from betting companies and then to give lifetime bans out to people that are getting caught up in the gambling. I think there needs to be It needs to be harsh, but there needs to be a little bit of grace too, I think, because gambling is an addiction. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly, these people are doing irrational things. Like, you're making you're scheduled to make $30 million this year. What do you're doing? You're throwing games for 50 grand?
Yo.
Like, something's wrong. Either their family's in danger or something, which is possible. You're talking about, I'm not even want to say it. You see who they're dealing with and who's in this case, right? So it could be a situation like that. Like, why would you be throwing a game for 50 grand when you're scheduled to make 30 million this year? It doesn't make rational sense. Either you're addicted to gambling or you're in danger.
You take all these ad dollars, you get in bed with all of these. It's so much. It's so many different ones. You got FanDuel, you got DraftKings, it's endless. Caesar Sportsbook, it's endless, bro.
MGM, yeah,
bro. The ads are nonstop.
Yeah,
your players are human beings as well, dog. Like, right. And they have so much leisure time.
Yeah,
they gonna want to bet too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna want to bet too, bro. So I think the league needs to. The lifetime ban right out the box doesn't seem fair.
It doesn't. Send them to rehab.
Rehab, probably. A year.
A year.
You know what I mean? Like, cause look at Beasley, Malik Beasley.
Yeah.
He's he ain't nowhere right now. He don't got a deal. He don't got a team.
Mm-hmm.
He was cleared of charges. Go ahead.
He wasn't cleared of charges. He was cleared by the NBA, which same thing happened.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But he's still under investigation by
nobody gonna touch him right now because of that.
Exactly. The feds are still investigating. So we don't know.
But if this all didn't happen after the fact, maybe somebody would have picked him up by now. But now teams are probably looking at it like how you're looking at it, like, oh, maybe the feds are still looking at Beasley. Maybe there's more to come. Let's wait.
Right.
But homie had the best year of his career.
Yeah. 40 million on the table.
He's at the crib. Exercising, bro. Posting on IG saying that this is crazy. This is whack.
Damn.
So, I mean, guys don't need lifetime bans to be punished because I'm sure he is punished enough right now.
Yep. And he owed a barber 50 grand. I don't know how you run up a barber.
What?
Yeah, his barber, that was part, he got sued.
He owes his barber 50 grand?
I don't know how that happens. Like, what kind of debt are you in?
Nah, hold on.
50 grand barber?
No. But I want to know who still cuts hair after, like, you owe me 20 grand.
After you owe me $65. like, that's crazy. I honestly, I think the barber is probably an opportunist. I think he was probably like cutting him for free and using his name to sell his services. Like, yo, I'm Malik Beasley's barber.
Yeah.
And then he seen he was in a little jam, and then he felt.
So you piggyback?
Yeah, that's what I think. That happens all the time.
Okay. Yeah, man, but that's crazy, man. I'm just, knock on wood. They don't name no Knicks to be a part of any of this.
Come on, man. We got a bunch of corks, man. I love our corny team. Bro. We stay out of trouble. All we care about is basketball.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
Like,
I love it.
Keep it cool. The only questionable one is Clarkson, and he's edgy.
Yeah.
He's edgy.
But speaking of that, though, our next 7 games, all home.
It's time, man.
Some home cooking, bro.
We need it.
What do you think that record is through those next 7 games? What would you like to see, and what do you think happens?
I mean, I would like to see all 7.
Okay,
run through the games. It's Chicago tonight.
Fair. I got you right now. I got my handy dandy Knicks app presented by Abu Dhabi. So we got Knicks versus the Bulls tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then home. It's a back to back. We play again tomorrow versus the Wizards.
Okay.
Then we play again Wednesday, home. Your boy comes back to the Garden. Sure, they're going to put a tribute video up there for him. You'll stand up and clap wherever it is that you're watching the game. Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves come to New York.
I thought you were talking about Dante, but okay.
No doubt. That's a good one. And then, damn, we got a few days off.
Yeah.
Then we play. Then we're home again versus the Nets, the New Jersey Nets. No mistake. Then home against Memphis. Back to back, home against Orlando. Then we've ended with a home game versus the Heat. So we got two revenge games in there from the beginning of this season, the Bulls and the Heat. Bookend the schedule, the 7 games. So I want to get both of those games back from those teams.
5-2.
5-2? All right. Tonight, I'm going to win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Bulls win. Back to back versus the Wizards at home. I'm going to go win. Home versus the T-Wolves.
I think that might be an L.
I'm going to go loss. I'm going to go loss there. And Edwards, the crew, Rudy Gobert.
Gobert is always a problem.
Rudy bicked his head, man. Rudy balled now. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, wow. Rudy went on home. Speaking of going home, we're going to talk about somebody else's hair in a second. We're going to come back to that. It's been heavily in the news on the sports cycle. Then the Nets, food, home. We win that. Memphis winning. They're in disarray. Ja Morant's upset with the coaching staff. Back-to-back Orlando. That's my second loss. And then Friday versus the Heat, we avenged that game. So I also have it as 5-2.
Is that 5-2? I think.
Yeah, that's 7 games, right?
I think that's 6-1. You just said
1, 2, 3.
What's the 2 losses?
5, 6, 7. Minnesota. And
yeah.
Orlando.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, man. I ain't talking fast. You just listen. You listening slow.
Copy.
I
agree.
But yeah, man, I seen that Gobert bicked his head. I was like, oh wow, I was shocked at that. We seen another player, man, whose hair has been like a point of conversation. My guy, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, man, he got it back. He made too much money to be having his hair dye. Rub off on people's jerseys, man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yo, you texted me that and I was cracking up, bro, because it happened 2 nights in a row, right? Or 2 games in a row.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it happened again versus, damn, who was that? It was somebody else. Was it the Nets that they played? It might have been the Nets.
That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't see the second one, but I saw the one with OG Anunoby. It was like, I saw it in real time. I was like, yo, what the hell? What is that black stuff on OG's jersey, man? And it sucks because we're wearing the home whites. Like,
right.
If we had been wearing any of the other ones, he might have been all right.
Yeah,
them home whites, that shit was clear as day.
So are you a proponent, a supporter of the Beijing? Do you get the spray when you go to the shop or not?
Absolutely not.
No?
I don't know. I mean, you see, I'm grayed up,
right.
Big time grayed up. I don't know, man. You act your age, man. Just get a cut, bro.
Okay.
You know, women like it.
Like what?
They like the salt and pepper, man. There's no need.
Well, I wasn't talking about that.
I'm saying he got the Beijing. Like, there's no need.
No, well, he didn't get that for salt and pepper purposes. He got it because he's peeling.
Oh, it's receding.
He's thinning. It ain't for Jaylen Brown ain't got no grays, bro.
So just,
you by yourself with
just
that.
Got the baldy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
just go with the baldy.
Okay.
He got a beard. He good. Like you know, if you don't got the beard, the baldy is tough to pull off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got the beard, you good, bro.
So if and when, right?
Yeah.
God forbid.
He dark skinned, he could get the Michael Jordan thing going on.
Knock on wood, right?
Yeah.
You wake up one day and it's not there no more. Or you realize that it's no longer staying with you. What you doing?
I'm gonna be wearing a lot of hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of hats.
I'm gonna invest in my hat collection.
Okay.
I'm definitely not doing no Beijing.
Okay.
I'd be like Ebro, man. Ebro got a baldy. You would never know.
Okay.
He got a hat on every time you see him.
Oh, he really does. Bro. You're growing up. You know who was like that growing up?
LL,
dog. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yo, I didn't see LL's head until I think he was like on one of them shows or like an award show. But not even an award show. Until he was on like CSI or whatever show he was on CBS.
Yeah.
That he was on for years. And I was like, damn, okay, I get it now.
I
said, I understand. Yeah, I see why you did what you did. But he was the hat dude. Remember In the House, that show? Like he always, I don't take off my hat. That was like his thing. I tried to pull that shit when I was a little kid. My mother made me take my hat off. Right?
Yo, you know what's crazy though? This conversation made me think. I was watching a Knicks game the other day, and Brunson was at the line. I was just foreshadowing like, what Brunson will look like in his later years of his career.
Yeah.
Like when he's a Knick, like, jersey about to go in the rafters, couple rings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's probably gonna, be like his pops, like with the baldy. Cause that shit is.
The corners is cooking.
The corners is crazy.
But you know what too? It's also because he wears that headband and like, he puts it back.
I don't think it's that.
No, I'm saying, but that
like the line, like his line is
right. It exasperates it.
It's chopped.
I think for me, the hat collection thing is a good move. But we booking flights, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
we are.
I got a close homie that he went to Miami and got his shit fixed.
We out to Turkey.
I ain't gonna call him out, but
we going to Turkey.
Look good, brother.
We got.
Look good. You know what I'm saying?
Shout him out.
Nah, I'm not.
No.
I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that, but
we out to Turkey, and I ain't hiding it. And if they do want to do a brand deal, we doing a brand deal, bro. Like we gonna talk about it, talk about the journey. We can vlog it, blog it. But yeah, we gonna do that. Like, but so I think Jaylen Brown had like he did a live stream on Twitch talking about.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm gonna call Bron.
Yo,
I'm gonna call Bron.
Yo, all I know is
he called Bron on live. That's just funny.
Went to voicemail. All I know is that he better had cleared that with Bron first.
Yeah,
Bron don't joke around like that
about his hairline.
Yo, bro, he not gonna be happy if if he had to tell him first, like, yo, this is what I'm doing tonight, just a heads up. Like, you know. But I thought that was pretty funny, man. So, okay. So, so 5-2, next 7. That puts us amongst your 10-game increment theory.
Yep.
So I'm definitely excited to see, you know, what that looks like, how we look, you know, with these next games coming with, you know, Mitch settling in, Deuce settling back in after missing a week. So, you know, let's see what happens, man. Because I mean, right now, I mean, the standings are funny, man. Like,
it's too early to look.
It's hilarious, bro. It's hilarious.
And I just want to say, like, we've been watching basketball a long time.
Yeah.
Like I'm not getting hit with the okie doke with the, you know, the young team that comes out to a hot start.
Philly?
Well, Philly's not a young team.
I mean, the people that are playing for them and that's making them win are young. Edgecombe,
Edgecombe,
Maxey.
Edgecombe was awesome.
I'm mad that they got him.
He's awesome.
I'm furious about that.
Quentin Grimes is playing good too, and Maxey's Maxey. But no, I think Philly's gonna be good. Nick Nurse is a great coach. But what I was gonna say is that I feel like some of these teams, like Chicago, for instance,
5-0.
They're 5-0. You know, let's see where they're at after 10 games and 20 games. You know, are they 15-5?
Right.
Because, like, you know, it's cool. It's good to get off to a hot start, but is it sustainable for a whole season? We got to see. Sometimes young teams break through, and sometimes they have a great summer of work. And then I heard Gilbert Arenas talk about this before. Like, you know, in the summertime, you know, you might be doing 1,000 makes, and then throughout the rigorous season, that turns into 300 makes, 200 makes. You know, you sleeping and you're going out to eat and drinking and partying, and it's not sustainable for everybody.
Right.
So we gotta wait and see, man.
For sure, man. Like, just running through, like, just going around the league really quick. I guess Chicago's 5-0 undefeated is a lot different than OKC's 6-0. Okay, 6-0. Okay, 6-0 was crazy. They had back-to-back double overtime games to start the season.
Exactly.
Like, that's crazy, son. And coming out with both wins there. The Spurs are 5-0. Wemby just, bro.
That's sustainable.
Listen. I gotta figure out a way to make Wemby in his prime a New York Knick. That's what I want. That dude is special. So he's different, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't felt like this about a player since, like, LeBron. Since LeBron, bro. Since high school LeBron, bro. Wemby is, and I was very worried about injuries with him because, you know, guys at that height tend to get injured a lot, very fragile. I don't see that with him. He takes great care of his body. He's meticulous about his work and his training, the yoga, the Pilates, the deep work. Yeah, he's into it, bro. He's
flexible, like,
bro.
Crazy.
Dude is different, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, damn, the Spurs are 5-0. That's crazy, man. They really got something.
And
going
De'Aaron Fox hasn't even played yet.
Man. But yeah, I mean, like you said, bro, it's still early, man.
Still early.
Everybody else is like jumbled up.
Yep.
So yeah, man. But I'm excited to see what happens tonight. Got the Giants tonight, this afternoon. Hopefully they get a win. And then, you know, the Knicks get a win. Let me get both of those. Tonight, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I kind of don't want a Giants win.
I hear what you're saying. I
don't want to get into that.
You the general of the tank?
At this point,
you got your fatigues on?
Because the future's so promising, I feel like it's only right. Just see if we can add some.
No, I get it, but I mean, I want our young quarterback to learn how to, you know, win games. I don't want.
That's true.
You know, I don't want to go 2 and whatever.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, let's let him get some wins. Let him have some good wins under his belt that he can build on and, you know, learn from. But
we're going to get a good pick regardless.
Yeah.
We're not going to be great.
Exactly.
So it may not be the first, you know, but it'll be a good pick.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Yeah. Should they fire Dable and the GM? Like, bring everybody back?
I think. You're not going to fire the GM first. Like.
That's not true.
The coach usually go first.
Nah. I mean, well, Miami just fired their GM. The coach is still there, but that's all but spells that you will be fired.
Yeah.
But we don't want to, like, cause chaos, or we don't value any of the assistant coaches to be the next head coach.
Right.
So you can stay.
Yeah.
Finish the season out.
I think we should stay based off the injuries and based off the potential that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should give them another year. Both.
Okay. The
GM made a lot of these moves to, you know, go draft some of these guys. He obviously said that was all Dayball, the quarterback at least. But Scatterboo, You know what I'm saying? Like he drafted him, so you got to give him some credit.
All right.
Thibodeau. He play. I know how you feel about him.
Thibodeau having a good year.
He's having a good year and a contract year.
Thibodeau having a good year. Yeah. Is he? Is this fool's goal? I don't know, but he got better after he was pushed by us drafting a generational DN potentially in Abdul Carter. So it's like, okay, let me hurry up because I'm about to lose my spot. So let me go as hard as I can now, opposed to what I was doing these past couple seasons. So I don't know.
Wait and see.
Did he turn a corner? Maybe he has.
Maybe. I'm down to trade him though. But let's not make this a Giants podcast.
No, I just because we closing up. I just wanted to get your take, man. I just wanted to get your take. But yeah, man. So man, appreciate you guys coming back and rocking out with us. Anything else you want to close up with, man? Nick Wise?
Nah, let's go Knicks. 5-2.
Over this next 7?
Over this next 7.
Yeah.
And we'll be back to review it.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Y'all lock in with us. Subscribe, like, comment, follow, all of it, man. We be here with y'all for all the Knicks coverage all season, man. Peace.
Peace.
All right, brother. Thank you.